What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm going to do an experiment called the Round Robin Challenge, as I like to call it. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off playing with a hero. I'm going to pick the best deck in the game to start off with, which I believe is this Heal Flower deck with Walnut. And every opponent that I face, whatever hero they played, that is the one I'm going to play the next match. So for example, Walnut, I'm going to face a zombie. If it's Huge Giganticus, I'm going to be that next. And if with Huge Giganticus I face Solar Flare, so then I'm going to pick a Solar Flare deck. This will hopefully give me an opportunity to show you sort of what I consider to be a lot of the best decks in the game, as we're going to kind of leave it up to chance, though, depending on which opponents we play. We're going to be able to see also from this if there's a meta, you know, if really most people are playing one particular plant or one particular zombie, so it's going to be really fun. So I'm going to start off with this deck right over here. It is the Heal Flower deck. I'm not going to be making the deck list. Usually I have the deck list down here every single stream. I could take the screenshots and maybe some of these I'm going to make, but a lot of these are on YouTube already. A lot of these decks are actually going to be new versions of old decks that you've maybe seen on YouTube or in past streams before. So you'll be able to see I have made a lot of additions and subtractions to a lot of decks, so my old deck lists aren't necessarily up to date. I do make adjustments over time, so you'll be able to see those sort of in action. So anyway, without further ado, let's just start off with Walnut. It is the Round Robin Challenge. I know there's a lot of names for this challenge over here. Let's just get right into our first game. Why not? Go! This is the Heal Flower deck. I'll turn on a little bit of music for some background, and it's Super Brains. I really haven't seen a lot of Super Brains lately. It's been mostly Huge Giganticus, so I do have a Super Brains deck. I could make a new one. I'm gonna experiment with a new Super Brains deck soon, actually. I'll probably just use the old one here. Here we go. And so this is going to be the Heal Walnut deck. Of course, in this deck, you're going to be trying to heal and control them with your flowers, and maybe finish them off with either Astrovera or Walnut Bowling. That is the key here. We do have the heal combo. I'm going to try to explain a little bit the decks before. I recently put out this video, so I didn't feel like the need to over-explain this one. We do have some ramp. Ooh, that's a really good starting hand. We have two amazing combos in this starting hand. Let me just put on some music here. Let's do this one. This is my old music, my old go-to music. We are going to play this on one. Go. It's actually really good. Super Brains doesn't really have much in terms of the ability to remove this card. The two combos we have in our starting hand, first of all, Galactic Cactus can activate the Pair Cup, which is really good. And also we just have Solar Wind's Briar Rose, which is also amazing. See, if he passes here, I'm going to be reluctant to play the Solar Winds, because very often he's going to just play an environment. He could have Beam Me Up. I think I'm going to pass on it, because I have a feeling he's just going to play a Nebula or something like that. Yeah, if we play Z-Mac, well, I'm thinking with Super Brains, I'm going to do the environment deck if we hit Huge Giganticus. With Super Brains, I'll show you guys Tempo Super Brains. That's like one of the first set 2 decks we did. Yes! Ooh, we're going to hit this guy. Pretty harsh. He set us up. So this is going to be a 5/4 in the water. It's actually going to activate and hit him this turn. So he's down to 10 health just like that, including the explosion of the Galactic Cactus. Splash! I like this music. This is the old music. Click P and BM Rising plays. Go Cheese is sending me a highlight. There's Click P's. For 5/5. Diamond Rising, wow. Not bad. So now what do? He passed turn 4. I think it's just Briar Rose. Go. It's pretty good. He's probably going to rocket the 5/4. Oh, chop, okay. Yeah, the left screen is kind of empty. Maybe I don't know, should I be making deck lists as it's gonna really stall for the stream a lot if I... what am I gonna do with this screen here? Maybe I'll move the whole mirror go over. How's that sound? Now it's a black hole. Doesn't look much better. Usually have very tight real estate there. What is this gonna be? What is he gonna play? Okay. Just play Perka. We can play this card too, the Solar Winds. It's not bad. Should I play this? Where would this go though? I kind of feel like playing this. I think it's actually gonna go here. We'll put the Briar Rose behind it next. The Poppin' Poppies, I mean, behind it next turn. This will give us a little extra juice. Yeah, this is on my old computer. My new computer is in the shop, so normally I would be doing like a Grand Theft Auto stream during this time, but I cannot play it on this old laptop. So much for that. What is he gonna do now? If he has an environment and he covers this, not the end of the world. We have another one. Nebulation and smoke some pot. Why not? So the Poppin' Poppies is obviously going to be incredible. It just teleports for a card. Oh, that's going to transform now. Come on, turn into a 1 health minion. What could it turn into that has 1 health? Bomb. Let's go, bomb! Yeti! Oh! No! It's not bad. Yeti can theoretically take out the Briar Rose, but we know we have Poppies in our hands, so... Dang, look at the power. He's down to 4 health here. We are just ruining this guy. It just goes off the board. Yay! As if we needed the healing from these Poppin' Poppies. So we could go face. We got a couple options here. And the Yeti? A mix of Gravedigger. Huh. So we definitely want to Poppin' Poppies. It's definitely what we want to do. The question is in 3 or in 2? Let's see here. If the Toxic Waste Imp, a lot of deadly happening. We have another Briar Rose. I think we're gonna go face. I think just the value of going face here. We have a 1 in 3 chance of winning now, and we're gonna at least be able to proc the block. The healing is totally in vain there. It protects that. That just dies for free, and poor Mini Ninja's not going to do anything here. Wow, the order of that was very, very bad for him. Let's see what he has. He might have a backyard bounce or something. Or bounce the Briar Rose off the board, the Poppin' Poppies. That would be a tough decision, man. I would say take the Briar Rose off the board, but it ain't easy. He already used Chop, so we know he doesn't have his super or anything like that. Look at this Poppin' Poppies. This is so good. And wait, did he bounce it? Oh, he did. Okay. Okay. So we have a shot at winning here. All right, that dies. This just prevents the. Oh, when we roll a 1. Man, he's forgetting that decision. He was thinking which one should he bounce. Should he bounce the 1 in 3 chance of lethal or Briar Rose? I think his play was decent. That was just unlucky on his side. Alright, so we just faced off against Super Brains. Super Brains! Alright, so here is the next deck. We played against Super Brains. This is the Tempo Super Brains deck. The idea is on a Tempo deck to play a strong turn on turn 1. You know, follow up on turn 2 and keep on staying ahead of your opponent on the board. Happens to be the intergalactic the interdimensional zombie works actually quite well in this deck with the headstone carver, because we have a bunch of gravestones that not only are gravestone cards, but they're also science cards. These two, namely, we also have a science environment on 2. So if you can get, you know, a random 3-drop basically out of your 1-drop, that's great. If you can get your headstone carver buffing your gravestones, that's also cool. Pogo Mix-Up Gravedigger is also good at bouncing your guys totally off the, you know, the opponents off the board, which was really good for tempo. And the Shark and the Plankwalker are the finishers. Pretty straightforward deck. This is quite effective. We did have a great time with this, so I'm going to be doing this one right over here, right now. Let's get right into the game. And go. Yeah, aggro decks are not really good. It needs Nebula. Nebula, I like the transformation station because it buffs your cards and it works well with the interdimensional zombie too. I really like following interdimensional zombie followed by that one. Followed by the cheese. Pogo Mix of Gravedigger against Green Shadow is really good. We'll keep the Line Dancer too. This is a fine hand. Did not start off with a 1, which you're usually trying to start off with a 1-drop in this deck. That's why we're running the 1s. But pass. Maybe while I'm playing, I'm going to try to do this. This is actually very difficult to play this game, talk to you guys, and create a deck list all at the same time. The Rooster actually is pretty good here, so we're going to play this. Again, it's not particularly good against Green Shadow, but playing this dry on turn 2 is actually good, because Green Shadow doesn't really have any good ways of dealing 1 damage. It's just playing that card. So we're definitely ahead on the board here. What's going on, Kmar? My booty. My booty. I should just put a picture of Baby Friday. I could put the meme there. I'll put the meme. Which meme should I do? I have several memes. Ah, there. Fill the space with something. So this is gonna go. I kind of, if he fronts the Rooster, I kind of would like it to go to lane 3. So I'm gonna do this. What if he? Meme collage. And we'll put the. We obviously don't want that to trade, so we are in really good shape. He just passed turn 3. It looks like we got this already. We're actually only 1-0. I accidentally counted the daily challenge we did before as a win. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I probably edited out the daily challenge, so you have no idea what I'm even saying. What am I even saying? This should be just fine. Oh, we actually don't want him blocking and getting super, so let's do this. We have Mix of Gravedigger next turn. The streamer versus streamer poster. And of course we're gonna bounce. That's a freeze deck. Freezing beans together, I guess. But it's so slow. I mean, he's down to what? He's gonna be at down to 6 health. What's he gonna do? What do you got? A freeze? You got bounce? Don't even know we're at 17. He's at 6. It's really he doesn't have the. Okay, he might be running Bean Freezer in this deck, but if he is, so be it. Give this man a cool bean, whatever you call it. Update the meme. Yeah, Saturday nights, it's unofficial and we just do really late. And that we won already. This is, I believe, going to be guaranteed. Wow, it's the smart Gravedigger. Is he smart? Yes! Smart Gravedigger for the win! See you later. That's actually guaranteed lethal. Now we're 2-0. So anyway, Pogo Mix of Gravedigger, one of the supreme combos in this game. Arguably the best combo in the game. And that was easy peasy. What's going on, baby pun? You don't get the meme. The meme is, I get very unlucky cornucopias usually. And rank it up. I'm still haven't hit Ultimate League. I've been playing just. I think over the next few days I'm actually going to be playing more since the night streams are also going to be PvZ Heroes. But I've really just been playing the 2 hours a day. I haven't had time to play outside the stream much. So I've not even hit Ultimate League yet. But there's still time for that. Alright, so we played Green Shadow. So we'll be going over to Green Shadow now. I think Onion Beans is a good way to go. This is like the classic, you know, Onion Rings deck, the Green Shadow deck we run. So this is what I'm doing with Onion Beans. This is actually a different version of the deck that you saw before. I'm actually running a whole bunch of Star Fruits. Originally when I did this video, I did not have the Star Fruits. So the idea of this deck is it is a control deck. You're trying to stall for time using your bonk choice and whatnot to stall for time until turn 5. When you play Onion Rings, then you just swarm the board with your beans and with everything. It's really nice drawing cards and playing Bean Counter in this because it gives you 2 more little weenie beanies which will become 4/4s when you play your onion rings. The other idea that I'm running in this deck that is very powerful is that if you have one of your 3 shooting star fruits in your hand when you play the onion rings, that star fruit's going to become a 4/4, and this is a 4/4 card. The star fruit, that is, that's going to be able to attack in all 5 lanes, and it's going to be extremely powerful and extremely good field clear card. So anyway, let's do this. It's the onion beans deck. And I just accidentally deleted the title of it for some reason. Oh, there it is. No, I went back to default since I didn't update it. Oh, do I not have click peas in this deck? You're right. There should be click peas in this deck somewhere. You really don't need click peas in this deck. I wonder if the cards we have here are actually better than click peas. You really don't necessarily need it. I would have to change around too many things in this deck to do click peas. I feel like the cards that we have are better at controlling than click peas. Click peas, that the first one is just a 2/2, is not as good at controlling as, let's say, Bonk Choy is. So let's do this. What's up, Jacob? This is an onion ring. See what's going on. This is the most standard onion rings deck in the game. We did do like ones where we ramped up to onion rings with Champzilla, but those were all kind of going out on a limb. It happens to be we don't need any amphibious stuff. I wonder if I keep the bean counter here. I guess it's better to get an onion ring. So let's try to mulligan as hard as we can. We'll keep the Bonk Choy also. Bonk Choy is a really good, 1-cost control card. I believe with this deck we actually do super to face. Even though it is a control deck, you're usually going to be removing them fast enough. They're not going to, any smart player is not going to play anything worthwhile in that middle lane against Green Shadow. And you really end up bursting them down quickly after you play the onion beans. You really want as much damage to be on their face as possible. So we're going to hit that. It did roll a 1, which is really awesome. And we're just going to hoard these cards as much as we can in our hand. You really don't want to play any of your small cards, ever, unless you unless you really need to control something they put on the board. You really want to hoard them in your hands for when you get the, hopefully, for when you get the onion rings. So we do have an environment to cover that. I would for sure rather play my environment than a minion here. If this had been Planet of the Grapes, we could have done some weird play like that. Why did he play that? He didn't play like a play. I mean, he could teleport something in. What is he going to teleport? Pool Shark? Do 5 damage bullseye to us? I'm going to pass. We'll be able to cover that next turn. He might just play another environment here. Why no Planet of the Grapes? Again, we could. You don't really need to draw. I don't know. I went with an extra beam. Oh, you didn't want to beam me up. Beam me up inside. Go. How often? I don't know. I doubt I get streams. I know there's definitely times I get stream sniped sometimes, but it doesn't seem to happen that often. Every once in a while it seems like I'm getting sniped though. And oh, I don't like that play. Should have put the Nebula on that lane. He can't take advantage of it now. We just need onion rings. Give this man onion rings. Come on. What's that? Heck. Gotta wait till he commits a little bit more. This is not a bad play. We're spending a lot of our dudes though. What is this? What's going on, Dan? What? I need a comb, man. Dan! How you doing, Dan? Our beloved mod. He's been busy with work and stuff. And really, it's just been a battle of the environments. All day, every day. Come on, man. Come on, we need onion rings. You really need onion rings to win with this deck. Sometimes you can get like this huge bean combo, but... wonder if I should play 2 of these. This will prevent him from playing any tricks right now. Need the onion rings. Come on. What ideas do I have for a new hero? That's a good question. Caking that one. Some replacement for Z-Mech, with Z-Mech actually has really good powers now. I used to say Z-Mech with better powers, but no, they made Z-Mech's powers 1,000 times better recently, so this guy's not committing to anything. What's that? I have no idea what to do here. What's he gonna do? Bad Moon Rising? I got nothing. BM Rising? Let's just let this hit us. A stupid Cupid, yeah. And everyone's doing just fine. Baby Fry is not a baby anymore, for the record. He is humongous, and he talks like, not whole sentences, but half. I don't know what to do here. We do have an amazing play that has tons of damage involved, but I feel like I can't do it yet. Admiral, Admiral, Bean Counter, Weenie Beanie, Weenie Beanie. I'll do that if he commits. Heck. Get the... This is the zombie. You got this from Triplication. Dang, wrong one. Come on, man. I don't know what to do here. He's just stopping every turn, so we can't play anything. He's just kind of chickening us the moment we do anything here. Okay, let's just prevent the damage. Where is Onion Rings? Come on, man. It's usually easy to... I mean, we've drawn so many cards. We've drawn like 7. We hard mulligan for it. Then we drew a bunch of cards. We also played Flourish. Here's his card advantage going. You know, if he ends up... What's it called? We should actually play the mill. It is possible to play the mill here. How many? Oh, there it is. Ah, yes. Got him. Got him. That's his imp he got. Now he just has a Garg. He's just going to play it here. Beam me up inside. Here we go. Does Bean Counter go first or second? Nah, it's going to be second. A little Weenie Beanies. That's okay. What do we do here? 5, 6, 7. Maybe just 5 and 4. There we go. This is going to be amazing. Die. Where does this Bonk Joy go? I don't really mind him drawing another card. Huh? A. Let's actually prevent the damage. I think it's good. It's a lot of damage. Bad Moon Rising? Dang. Wow, this could go really bad. Really quick. No! Wait. Are those Bullseye? Does he win here? Come on, man. He won because he got... What in the world? No! Does he wins! It's guaranteed lethal. Come on, man. Got us with the Bad Moon Rising. We're 2-1. Lost to Brainstorm. Dang. It took us a little too long to get our onion rings there. Come on, man. You guys were expecting it. I could have fronted them, maybe. Anyway. Alright, over to Brainstorm. This is the Brainstorm deck I would like to use. Is good old OTK, not OTK Pay to Win Hybrid. I believe this deck is actually still a thing. I might actually do an entire stream with this one at some point. So this is the OTK Pay to Win Hybrid. You're combining the strategies of using Tricksters and Valkyries in this deck. So your minions are sort of tight. It happens to be there are more minions because Brainstorm has dancers now, aside for summoning. And basically either deciding at the beginning, am I going to play my Trickster together with Tricks or try to do my Valkyrie together with minions. We actually are not running any teleportation zombies, which might be good in this deck. We could just run like the one instead of one of these environments, perhaps. I don't really think. I think the teleports we have are actually good enough. This deck should be fine. So anyway, here it is, the OTK pay-to-win hybrid, and I'll show you a little bit how we really the challenge in this one is deciding the Trickster requires tricks and the Valkyrie requires minions. So the balance is, you know, which way do you go? You got to really pick one way and sort of commit to it, unless you draw a whole bunch of cards the other way. Basically, the reason we're running both the Valkyrie and the Trickster is because they're the two most powerful finishers in the game. The just Trickster decks or the just Valkyrie decks end up having a problem. You don't necessarily get the Valkyrie or the Trickster. Now we have both. Now we have to decide. We will be starting with a superpower. I think we're going to keep this hand kind of no matter what. You really could do both. We have the Valkyrie already. Yeah, this is fine. Let's see what we get in terms of a power. I have a feeling we're going to go more the Valkyrie route. It happens to be the Barrel of Deadbeards really technically counts as 2 minions. So, OTK stands for one turn kill. So you're either trying to, you know, God, this is actually a great trick in this deck. This is the worst trick in the game, and it's actually amazing in this deck. Just amazing. That's amazing. Go. Amazing Raisin. I would have liked to draw some cards there, but it charges the Trickster as well. You can use a Valkyrie to charge a Valkyrie when it dies. You can use Trickster to charge Valkyrie also. This is good. That is good. It hurts so good. It hurts so good. Maybe that should have gone on the... He wants to destroy my guys. Feels weird, man. Second click piece. No. Okay, so he decides to kill my dancers. I have no idea what's going to happen here. That actually worked out great. So we'll have a 4-2 and a 3-3 on the board now. I'll take it. That just dies. Die! Valkyrie's already a 6-6. So, what's better, Valkyrie or Trickster, and should you craft? That's really hard to say. I used to say craft Valks because they used to be super rare, but now that they're... it's really hard to say what's better, to be honest. Why did he put the Lily there, though? Because he thinks he's not going to get another shot from this. Interesting choice. Just kills the Lily. A bad trade. The fireworks wouldn't be bad here. Huh. I don't have much to do. I'm probably going to burn a teleport just to charge the Trickster. It is possible we'll play the 8-6. If we get our environment, we'll definitely play it here. Come on, man. Another one. I wonder if I should go for the Valk, the 8 cost Valk, and we'll finish them off with the Tricksters in a bit. Or else it'll be 10. Hitting us for 5. Should I teleport a Valken already? We have another one. I think so. It's a lot of damage. Yeah. Again, a 3 cost 6/6 is just like amazing. It's like way OP. He really rolled a 3? Come on, man. Why? Why? Okay, that does 2 damage to us. That's fine. It's so stupid. Fireworks. Die. It's not bad. Whatever. Am I saying Valkyrie's a bit better? It's so hard to say. I have no idea what's better, Valkyrie or Trickster. Valk might be better. You know, the Valkyrie only works in one deck, and the Trickster works in a bunch of decks. We still have not even revisited Trickster and Morticia or Rustbolt, really, this set. I would say Trickster just because it's actually a lot more decks it works in. I would like to get a Trickster ready next turn. That would be really nice. See if we can rat something here. Ugh. Photosynthesizer. You crazy, man? What are we gonna get? They got a minion to even use with the Lily? I'd love to rat this Lily and no harm done. Why does he not... Why did he not put that on Heights? Because it doesn't trade well, that's why. Now, let's get rid of this Lily. I don't like your Lily. Teleport, definitely not. We can teleport Trickster this turn. It's nice to teleport Valk, but come on, give us something good. There you go. Now we might get some. As many tricks as possible would be good here. Got 0 tricks. That's fine. Wow. There's that. Teleport Trickster usually wins. Should I say we might as well play this? Think so. Why not? It's kind of just like a distraction. He might try to also go for the high power in double strike. That's fine. He's out of cards. So he's just playing these photosynthesize. I don't like these cards. They're too slow. Way too slow. That's fine. Hit us for 2. So again, he could roll double 3s here, but otherwise we do win. No. Oh! He is going to trace the Trickster. You're right. Oh, I didn't think of that. He is going to chase the Trickster. Wait, we have another Trickster for next turn, though. Oh, okay. He's going to move now. We're only going to get 1 shot. Oops, I thought that was lethal. But doing it is Bullseye. What do we do? Bullseye! I love the fact that's Bullseye there. That's really good. Well, bonus attack. No. I think this one is the best, actually. We definitely want to do a bonus attack somewhere this turn. I think this is our guy. Should I go with the Viking? No, let's go with this. Oh, that moves. Oh, it moves there. The bonus attack is going to break all the way through. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Move out the way. Just going to kill that. And, whoa! Whoa! Dang, that's 3 damage. Might as well hit him for the 5 here, right? Wait. I think it's actually better to do it with the... No, this one's actually better, because he could block. This way, he can't hit us. That's Bullseye. This actually gives us more... It's actually more likely for us to win this way. Much more likely. Way more likely. Because this way, if he blocks, we win. That's for sure the right one. This is Bullseye still because of the Disco Knots. Now we have the same 1 in 3 chance of him blocking there. And yeah, that was... Woo! He got Sonic Bloom from his thing. Alright, so that was Grass Knuckles. Brings us right into Grass Knuckles. Kill the Sonic, yeah. Clutch bonus attack is right. Woo! That was crazy. Nice try on his part. Man, he had us down to exactly 3, too. How do you submit a deck? You can upload it, take a screenshot with your phone and upload it to Imgur and put a link in the chat. So here's Grass Knuckles. I'm going to go with the Tempo New. I believe this is the best Grass Knuckles deck. Tempo Grass Knuckles with just a couple new things in it. These are the environments. It happens to be the Forget-Me-Nuts were not very good when we tried this. So I would actually rather this not be in the deck. This is going to be the first edition I'm going to make. We have 3s, we have lilies. Do we have enough 2s? Could use one more Gravebuster. Dickweed's probably better than... We can add a couple Black Eyed Peas, because why not? Do we have amphibious minions? We have these for amphibious. Actually, I don't need amphibious minions per se. I think one more potted as a finisher looks pretty good. Potted Powerhouse. Should be fine. Alright, so this is the tempo deck. You try to make a strong play on turn 1, follow up with a strong play on turn 2, grow it on turn 3 with your Grosham, or just play Muscle Sprout. And you really just try to keep on staying ahead of your opponent. If they play a Grave, you bust it, and you know this is good for some big removal. Well, Shamrock, it really helps. It happens to be Potted Powerhouse, works very well when you have you know, Click Peas and Lily and all these growing cards and the Muscle Sprouts in your deck, because they will keep on growing and keep on hitting phase. For an environment, this is sort of the experiment we've been doing, is the Red Planet. This has been quite effective, particularly with Time to Shine on turn 6. You can Red Planet Time to Shine and really finish them off this way. This is, you know, notoriously one of the best decks in the game. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Tempo Grass Knuckles. Again, I just took out, the last experiment we did was running the Forget-Me-Nuts. That actually was a YouTube video. I don't think the Forget-Me-Nuts were actually as good for tempo as they seemed they would be, because they really end up being dead cards late in the game. So it's good just to run the Click Peas on one and keep it at that. Your girlfriend loves me more than you. Well, I'm sure you're very lovable. It's so interesting. I don't really get hit on a lot by girls. I get hit on a lot by guys through this. I think most of my viewers are guys. This Potted Powerhouse looks pretty happy there. Double Click Peas? Are you kidding me, man? This actually isn't that good, so this is fine. And the Potted Powerhouse is going to grow so fast here. Plus, we're just... What? What is going on? Go. Double Click Peas. I mean, if you start with double Click Peas, and then we're going to just play Holoflore and maybe even get some more. The Potted Powerhouse is going to start off here being like a 6/6, so... Forget-Me-Nuts. Walnut Forget-Me-Nut deck. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should actually write... I don't have all of my old deck lists, deck ideas here. I should start... We got 2 more. Okay, good game. It's so dumb. Yay, more. Guys, this is turn 2. He's concede. Let's go, concede. And the 9/9 potted. It was so stupid, so dumb. It's already a good game. There's no way in the world he's gonna be able to catch up to us now. We're just gonna play. We have, you know, so many Click Peas in our deck now. We're just gonna play Holoflore and maybe even get another one here. We got a bunch. Stupid. It's 7% probability. Did you guys calculate that? Yeah. And there's that. We'll Holoflore first. If he plays a Gravestone, we automatically win here. It's a ninja. That's nice. And it's used to call me on my cell phone. It's nice that it used to call me on my cell phone. Alright, one more. Let's go. Or just any 2-drop would be amazing here. And no. So I play Lily. I don't know if I do. I think the block meter is better. Oh, interesting. I never played it.
Hey, Fry. Good show. Keep it up.
Thanks, Soul Controller. What's going on, man? One of the big supporters of the stream. He's a streamer also. He does late at night streams. You guys can check him out. Do you still stream Soul Controller? I haven't been by your channel in a while, so I should check it out. What is Stealth Slasher? What are you saying? Okay. Do 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 do. Grave Buster. Do 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 do. Go. Okay. And it's a drone engineer. Yay! I like lilies. I like big lilies and cannot lie. Wow, the sweater's getting too hot now. I was like freezing before, but I put on like a sweater in the middle of the summer now. Schwitzen. You're in college, cool, man. What are you going? What are you in college for? Anything specific? It is round robin. So we played against Grass Knuckles. We're gonna go back to Brainstorm now. Got him. So we're 4-1 now. Alright. So now we're going to go back to Brainstorm. Since we played against him, we're going to do this OTK pay-to-win hybrid. Once again, I guess I can actually show you a different deck. Do I have binary tricksters on here? Alright, so we're going to continue with Brainstorm. I did put together this deck. This is the binary trickster deck, of course. The idea in this deck is to be playing your binary stars and your tricksters together. If you have binary stars on the board, and you play Trickster, the Trickster's bonus attack is going to do 12 damage. One idea is to ramp up in this deck. They don't have a lot of minions to play in the Nebula, but you can actually play the binary stars in the Nebula. It'll be, you know, on turn 5 if you play, you'll be able to then spend some of your tricks to protect the binary stars, and then you really come in with the Trickster the next turn. This deck plays very, very weird, a very difficult deck to play. But let's see how it goes. We definitely have had some of the best, you know, moments with this deck. Huge come-from-behind victories and all that. So let's just get right into the game. Going back, I just want to do another Trickster deck for you guys. I've been really meaning to bring this one back anyway. So here's that card. All right. We actually don't. This deck plays really weird. People are like, why don't you have Brain Vendor? Because Brain Vendor is not intrinsically a good card. You gotta have like every card in this deck be good. There's the binary. These Wraths and the Rockets. Oh, I hope this isn't too slow though. Man, should I get rid of a rocket? I feel like we're gonna maybe need a little bit more. I'm getting rid of the rocket, which is so weird. No, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. Okay, hopefully we'll start off with, like, telepathy would be the best. Eureka, okay. Really don't want to get 2 binary stars. I guess that's the reason why I originally could actually get 2 binary stars. Never done it with this deck. We really just need some more early game cards, and we got stuck. It's nice starting off with Trickster, but anyway, we'll hopefully get some here. And we got Imp, Squirrel, and Ice Yeti. Interesting. Could play the Squirrel here. Teleport. Should be useful. Go! Play a nut! No, plays that, of course. Can Wrath that next turn. Not a good starting hand. Again, this deck, it usually falls behind in the early game. Seems like trick removal really isn't as good as it used to be. It isn't what it used to be. But it catches up in a hurry, don't worry, you guys. We actually have this little imp would actually be nice to heal us for 2 and get these beans. I'm not really worried about that. That little imp will actually be good, maybe for ramping up. Let's see what happens here. This is turn 4, so I really would like to play the Nebula. Getting a trick would be nice here too. Rocket, not that one. Let's see here. Double strike. Definitely cover that. I don't think we teleport Trickster. Let's see what happens. We really don't have any tricks now. We need some of their small cards like the plumbers and stuff to just be able to help these guys. But anyway, we're gonna play the Nebula, the guys, and we want to really play. Maybe we teleport here. Is there a point? No, we're gonna want to play the Trickster the turn after. I think we actually do this, and heck, getting another card could be really good here, especially if it's a plumber or something like that. How's that? Okay, go. And here we go. Yes. Hopefully we'll get a bungee plumber at least or something like that. Yes, got it. All right. Now the Tricksters are at 6. This is going to be amazing. Go! You know, he could have a Cool Bean, which we'll be able to kill, but no Gravebusters for this hero. Yeah, Gravebuster heroes, you do play this a little bit different. You really don't even go for the binary stars at all. That's fine. That's fine. He's going face. Harsh. Harsh. There you go. So that'll be easy 6 damage. Hold on, wait a second. So this will be 6. The Trickster is going to do 12. 6, 12. And we could plumber to face. It's really not so bad. I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe we'll, instead of Plumber to face, we'll go Beam Me Up to face. So this dies. This should win. Because the Trickster should win next turn, unless he rolls, you know, if he rolls double 3s here, so then it gets saved. But this is gonna be 10 damage right here. We just need one or two. Yes, guaranteed lethal. Got him! For all you haters of this deck, look how it works. Look, mommy, 12 damage, and you're dead. Man, I love this deck. Ah, how mean was that? That went so south. You end up taking a lot of damage and falling behind, as I was saying before. But then you come in like that was turn 6. We just did 20 damage, just like chop, chop, chop between turn 5 and turn 6 there. He did not even stand a chance. We did 20 damage between him playing any cards. That is the power of this deck. So that was who was that? That was Green Shadow, right? Yeah. So it looks like Green Shadow. That was Green Shadow, right? He played Mega Grow and Smarty, yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna bring out the oh, I have Onion Beans new. Let's bring out the Bean Machine, just for the sake of doing another deck. So this is the Bean Machine deck. This is a really, you know, you're really winning with your beans. It also is a tempo deck. There's several ways of winning. One is you can burst them down with your beans. Second way is you can actually tempo them. Since we're running lilies and we're running a really good, you know, assortment of like 3s and 4s, as you can see over here, running Bananasaurus Rex and bonus attacks. You can really also just cycle through your deck and get a lot of click peas and these cards over here, the magic beans which are running in this deck. So there really is a lot of synergy. This deck really has the whole package. The sweet peas are for the amphibious lane, since we're not really running many strong amphibious creatures, and the spring bean is for removal. So spring bean, especially in bean decks, really Green Shadow doesn't have great removal unless you start doing freeze with Winter Squash and stuff like that. So spring bean is usually my go-to card. I really prefer spring bean nowadays to jumping bean. It's really tough committing 5 sun to make a 3/2 and remove something. It's usually better to just commit 3 sun, and then you can play another card there too. So boom, 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 boom. Cheer up, Alicorn. Cheer up, man. Stop being so bad. Oh my god. Stupid. It's so dumb. Why? Why? Seriously, why? I wonder if I should keep the Admiral here and then play it on 1. I might just keep everything. It would be nice to have an answer to Toxic Waste Imp. What do I even do here? I'll see if he commits something. I wonder if I play the Admiral on turn 1. He could plumber it, but then what? Plumbers that. It's better than him. It's actually better for him to plumber this right now than plumber one of the click peas. So we'll just do like double click pea next turn, and we're gonna do 1,000,000 damage to him. It's fine. Third click pea. Oh, there's Lily. We could get greedy and just Lily here if we want. I think we're actually gonna do this. Weirdly enough. This is why I kept specifically for you know, Toxic Waste, and that's why I kept this in my starting hand. Hold off on the Mega Heroes. Again, we're playing what the meta is, so we're gonna do Infinity next. That'll be fun. We do have great Infinity. We really have a good deck for every single hero so far, so come on, man. We actually have to kill that. We still have not played these cards. This is a little bit insane. I'm actually doing this. This is weird, but we actually have to kill that Toxic Waste Imp, or else all of our click peas and stuff are going to be in vain. It's so interesting we started off with 2 click peas and we didn't play them, even with this Admiral Navy Bean. Here we go. And Bananasaurus Rex. I think we still have not played the click peas. I think Bananasaurus Rex is actually still better here. So interesting, we just didn't blindly play them. We haven't played them yet. I know they're OP, they're very OP, but it's the way it goes. Die! It's a good value out of Lily. Takes out the, you know, it buffs this and it takes out his 2-drop, the Fishy Imp. Haven't seen a lot of Fishy Imps lately. So this is obviously just an Imp deck by this guy. Looks like a, I don't know. He might start coming with Pogos and stuff, but let's see what happens. Yeah, he did 2 damage to us. Die. Rolls a 3. Come on, man. Don't do that. If he got Deadly in his hand, that's going to be amazing, but whatever. There you go. I have a feeling he has Deadly in his hand. It's just this feeling that I got. This is fine. And we finally will play one of our Click Peas. So this is 14, 15, 16 damage to get him down to 1 health here. There you go. Die. Down to 1 health. Empty block meter. We have a bounce in our hand too. We got this one. And we got another Click Pea. What do you know? You can see it. My Bananasaurus Rex. Just play everything. This is actually the right one to bounce. Well, I guess this one is. Yeah. It's just because the Bananasaurus Rex, if he probably has Deadly in his hand, but if he doesn't, the Bananasaurus Rex will probably get him anyway. Could have Super in his hand. Nah, he doesn't. He would have played Super on the spot. I'm pretty sure we win. Time for Infinity. There is a different name for this challenge. I forget what it's called. Basically, we're going to play as every hero that we faced the last time. So we're facing Infinity. We'll be Infinity next. And keep going like that. Why can't you bounce the hero? That would be nice. Goodbye. Especially Infinity. He's light. Just give him the bounce. Because heroes have unbounceable qualities. This is triple lethal on the board. And you're dead. We are 6-1. 6-1. I'll definitely take it. Alright, Infinity time. Gaining ranks pretty quickly here. And go. The imp is real. So we have the control is not bad. I'll do this one. I believe this one is the better deck. This is the Disco Naughty deck. It's your basic build where their binary stars ended up being really, really good. You just start off with your imps. You do it's a typical like all sneaky deck basically, except for the Disco Naughty and the binary stars. It happens to be the binary stars sticking on the board is really good. Particularly with all the little damage we have, there's a real synergy between the shark and then the rooster and the environment that is sprung by this one. This is our environment, of course, no actual environment, so this creates trapper territories. These two work very well with a mix of Gravedigger, the trapper, and the pogo. Pretty straightforward deck. The Disco Knots are kind of a joke. You don't really need them, but anyway, go. We actually have no ways of dealing with beans in this deck, so speaking of smarty heroes, I should actually take out the Disco Knots and put in like plumbers. The plumbers are quite good with, shark and with binary stars, so that would actually be the. I almost canceled the game just to put in some plumbers. But anyway, 1, 2. Wow, this is good. Wonder if we keep both of these. I think we're gonna keep the mix of Gravedigger and get rid of that. We only 2 of these guys. Okay, 2's fine too. My free-to-play account, yeah. Remember that free-to-play account? I have no set twos. That account is like obsolete. Click fees should get nerfed. Again, they're not good unless you get multiple of them. Getting several right at the beginning of the game is not that likely. This actually gets berry blasted a little bit too easily, so I think we're gonna go with this. We could really, you know, brute strength here, like the first one. Maybe we will, or the second one. I think it's good. Go! So much damage. You know, eventually might get nerfed. But again, we just get another imp here, so we could just play that imp together with Toxic Waste Imp, and that is beautiful, especially with Pogo Mix of Gravedigger coming up. And the Deadly on the field. This is just... Come on, man! We got some pots in our deck now. Yay! Just being a one cost 2 attack 2 elf Deadly is just amazing, so... Give that man Deadly. This is not a Bullseye deck. Not by any means. Oh, is he playing a Bullseye deck? No. Definitely not. Speaking of clickbaits, getting it done. Pogo Mixed of Gravedigger coming right up. And we will get another imp back from this imp. It's just amazing. Just gives us so many cards. You know, the Disco Knots really wouldn't even be bad now. That didn't block. That's nice. Binary stars. This doesn't really matter where this goes. Good night, Neptuna. Round robin means we're playing, you know, we'll be Nightcap next. Which actually I do with Nightcap. Well, we'll see. Probably just a good old Mollical deck. Take a drink for every click PvZ. There you go. Oh, how did he get Clickbee? He got it from... He played Cosmic Beam. Oh, okay. Get bounced. Chicka chicka, get bounced. See you later. Yeah, this definitely should have Plumbers instead of the Disco Knots. Die. There's a couple plays we have here, but this is probably the best one. You know, this is a Bean deck, so he very likely has Cool Bean somewhere in here. Which is fine. He plays Cool Bean. We're still advancing in the board, getting the 5/5. It's not like he's gonna, you know, do a freeze combo or anything this turn. Just has some kind of Bean deck. Nope, didn't have the Cool Bean. Oh, we should be checking these. Pogo's there. That's interesting. I would definitely like to hit him for 5 here. Happens to be Fire Rooster takes out that big bean next turn. Not a bad play. Binary stars. There's no point in binarying here. There's a shark. I think this is the play. I think we're going to pass on the Swabby. This way everything is probably going to be lethal, as opposed to the Swabby. We'll probably hit him for 1, then he'll block it. It could actually make it more likely for him to win. And now we're 7-1. Just going through using all the best decks in the game, more or less. Clickbee should not buff anyone's already on the board. Not a bad idea, Mr. Kreplach. Ramp challenge. It's not a bad idea. What, it would be a tournament against you guys. So you can only use minions of a... it's not a bad idea. Alright, let's go. Nightcap. What's the best Nightcap deck? Not RNGesus. The Storm, that was fun, but it's going to be Mollical. This will be the one. I really, for the other couple of me heroes, have other decks that aren't just Pinecone Mollical. It happens to be I haven't really edited this deck recently. They were actually running beans in this deck too. Let's see here. Still running Punish Room in this deck. There's a little bit too much emphasis, I believe, in the way I have it on the mushrooms. What would be better for Smarty? Actually, I'm trying to justify the... And thank you so much,
6 months.
Luke.
Keep it going. Smiley face.
Thank you so much. I'll make a 6-month badge soon. Thank you so much, Luke. One of the long-time subscribers in this channel. Really appreciate it. More small cards for the... For that would be nice. Water removal. Let's see what we got. In terms of little guys. These are always good. These are not bad also. I think these are the way to go. Just one, I guess. Sadness. And this is our removal. Jumping Bean. It's not bad. It is a 5-cost card, so there's some synergy with the Pine Clone. Alright, this is fine. It's a nice control deck. We're running just the 3 Mushroom Grottos. And you basically try to make Pine Clones and then use Molecule on them. That's how you win with this deck. You can also burst them down with beans. It is possible to do that too. So, alright, here we go. Freeze. Cryo Yeti. Yeah, Cryo. Again, we did do a deck. I did do an environment-based deck with Huge Giganticus, and that would really seem to be our best shot with Cryo Yeti. We also did have Ice Pirates, which were very effective because of the emphasis on environments. I ended up taking out all of the environments from that deck. If we play Huge Giganticus today, for some reason we're just seeing Super Brains. I might do Huge Giganticus instead of Super Brains right now, just for the sake of a little bit of diversity. I think I'm actually going to do Huge HGNX. I'll show you that environment deck that we put together. Happens to be Punisher is not bad. Here, do we really need a 1? Could use a 1 though. Pine Clone's not even good here. But it'll be good eventually. Yes, we start with Super. So good. I love starting with Super. I'm gonna stream probably for another half an hour or so. We're really at game 8, so at least another 2 games. We'll have some time for PvP too. And want to play slow. Again, it's one mistake a lot of people make, and that's why people don't understand the value of Pine Clones. Is in Pine Clone decks, they just play all their cards. They play a card, another one, and they don't really slow down and try to really get a very solid Pine Clone. We're gonna play this card. This is pretty good. We could just Molecule this one. It's not terrible. This way, if he plays a trick, we'll get him in the face. It's okay. Should have played that in Heights just to play around Nebula, but anyway. See what he does. Little Shark. Could Berry Blast that. There's this. I believe this is the play. He has 4 now. Maybe Super's good. Well, it probably is. And the question is, do we go with the Cool Bean? We could just Berry Blast that, or would keep the Sporticus alive. I think it's better. I don't want him, you know, he could be relying on doing a bunch of bonus attacks. I think actually doing all this is really the way to go. It's very hard for him to remove the Admiral here, so we'll hopefully be able to just Pine Clone next turn. Getting the Admiral in, it's not really that risky to get the Admiral in there. He's going to ramp up a little bit here. He's going to take 2 to his face now. It's just drawing cards. And a bonus. Okay. I spent a bunch of cards there. He also did draw though. Just die. More damage to your face. Okay, a 1-drop would be great. Shroom for 2 would be the ultimate card right now. Another Admiral wouldn't be bad either. So we're going to try to Pine Clone this turn, then Molecule. Come on. Buff Shroom. Nope. The ramp is real. We'll love to set up that Molecule. What is this? Oh. Berry Blast Bean? It's not bad, actually. It's a little greedy, but then the Pine, we're going to end up with like 1 Pine Clone for next turn. I think this is actually the better play. And freeze this. And it'll do 2 damage to his face. Die, face! And his, his environment now is clogged, which is one of the problems with that environment. And teleport. Okay, you could teleport something in. Good for you, man. Another actually toxic wouldn't be bad here. Superman! What is he gonna do? He's gonna go face? No, he's gonna prevent the damage the sad. Ah! Not deadly, okay. Alright, now we can buff shroom Mollical, or buff shroom Pine Clone. Yeah, this really worked out better. It's still deadly though, unfortunately. Another bean. Ugh, he plays a gravestone. We really have so much health, we're just gonna leave that thing. Let's do it like this. And then we can do the bean and the Mollical next turn, so that's gonna be really harsh. Go. Wrong order? BM Rising? Oh! Oh, not quite. Teleport something in at least, dude. Wrathing the one in the water. Okay, not bad. This is gonna be Cool Bean Mollical. Not looking too happy for this guy. Cool Bean in 4, I believe. Raw Moon Rising. Here's 7. Kitty up Horsey. That's not gonna really end up working though. The horse is real. A regifter, okay? This might give us something good. It's in the box. This is actually, we're actually not mollicaling now. This is actually more likely to win. No, wait. Should we mollical? Maybe we should. I don't really have a way of winning here. Bounce. And... nah, we're still gonna mollical, actually. So random 4-drop is better than a 3-2, and we'll probably survive there. Alright, I'll do it. Maybe we'll get a jumping bean here. Come on, jumping bean! No, we got potted powerhouse, and we got freaking repeat moss? Come on, man! This could seriously make us lose the game right now. We could seriously have just lost the game because of the poor luck there. Come on, man! That's deadly, so Mollical dies, of course. What? That was horrible. Wow, you gotta make the Mollical meme for me because... oh, Berry Blast! Ah. You're a wizard, Harry. You're a hairy wizard. Five, 2, and 1. I mean, what could that be? Is it worth freezing it? Probably not. Oops, I did it in the wrong order. My bad! Oh, that was totally the wrong order. I should have played this one first. What am I doing? What are you doing, man? Of course. Another one. What's it really matter? Should have him here. Well, yep, that's game. Got him. He made a little misplay land. It didn't end up having any ramifications. Alright, I'll whoop out Huge Giganticus since we've already done Super Brains. It's the same classes, so. Want to make the Mollical meme? Please do it. First person to make the Mollical meme, if it's any good, it'll go into the meme, my meme folder. I have a folder on my computer. I have like picture inserts, deck lists, you know, YouTube videos, and I just have memes. It's a whole folder. And, alright, HG, let's do this. So this is going to be the environment deck. This is an HG exclusive deck. This deck does not work with Super Brains. at all. I call this environmentally friendly. There's a huge emphasis on the environments. This deck works so well. This is like the only deck that Ice Pirate is good in. Just because you have, you know, 2 out of 4 of your powers are going to be environments on turn 1. And then you also have these, you know, this is also the only deck that I really run this card, the Graveyard. There's really interesting synergy between the Graveyard and Doctor Who. You know, we have just imps. It's just really the whole package. It's really good. Toxic Waste Imp also, that's just because of the environment emphasis, the Neutron Imp becomes good. So Pogo mix up Gravedigger. It's a rat. Let's do this. Let's do this. Sharks as a finisher. You end up drawing a lot of cards with this deck too. And oops, go. Want to see the meme folder? Fujer's yours. Your poster you made is in that. So, well, we'll probably collab at some point, man. I really only did it with Tryhard, and it's just had a very special connection with him. Interesting. Do we want to start off with the Gravestone environment? I think we do, actually. There you go. There's 1, 2. There is synergy between Doctor Who and the Imposter, actually. I think we're going to start with... do we start with the Imposter? Yeah, let's start with this. The Imposter, of course, when it dies, it conjures an imp, so the Doctor Who will give the discounts and all that. I really didn't want to play our surfboard yet. I'm going to really play that a little bit later. I really would like to, you know, I don't want to get... He has, like, Meteor and Super. He has a bunch of things that could take that out. You know, really good value early on. We're going to play the Line Dancing Zombie just to draw out the green. If he has a Gravebuster, it'd be better using it on that than on the Pogo. Oh, really? Okay. And we're going to draw a card. He didn't even bother. I would have stuck that in front of the Doctor Who. We're just going to draw a really discounted card now. Final mission. Nice! We can use that at any point in time. He gets a Banana Bomb. Hope you feel special. There's a very good possibility I'll Banana Bomb something. I'll Final Mission, I mean this turn just with the Imposter. It's not a bad play. And it'll give us, you know, the discount to do it again, so. So that just strikes through, and yeah. Okay, so we're going to be able to Pogo that. We're going to be able to Pogo his 4-8 or whatever. Didn't block, that's... Anyway. Somewhat lucky, I think, because now Meteor is Super doesn't really do much. What are you going to do, man? Pogo is so good here. The Brain Fart Thumbnail? Which Brain Fart Thumbnail? I don't remember what you're talking about, actually. Description of Whack-A-Thon. Okay. Dang. I'm actually gonna bounce this one, interestingly. Doctor Who does live here, so that'll be a good candidate to just bounce next turn. Again, we can use this Final Mission at any point in time. Doctor Who has 5 health, so much. Of course, we could have Final Mission that there, obviously, when that being a play. Could have bounced that one and Final Mission the Line Dancing Zombie. Anyway, this will be fine. We'll probably find a use for the Final Mission here. Taco League. And it's Mushroom Grotto. No one cares. Oh, we should be checking these quick. Next up's there. What's this? Pogo. What's that? Let's do this. Again, we could Final Mission to Face, but it's not worth it. We should even save the Final Mission for Face next turn. Or should we hit him for 5 here? Actually, are not going to have a... Well, no, we have the Shark. Ugh. What do we do here? We'll save the Final Mission. This is fine. It's a good trade. It's a fine trade. We have to shark for next turn, so... this procs the block, doesn't draw a card. We don't really need more cards now. Why stream so late on Saturdays? I really don't stream officially Saturdays. I cannot stream Saturday by day, so I just do it at night. It's unofficial, but I try to do it a Saturday and it ends up being really late. This is game 10 right now. The final shark countdown. It's so nice having this as security in our hand just in case he does something insane. I mean, we have 20 health, so what would I really be worried about? And yeah, it's 9-1. Should keep going. I think we'll call it there. Alright guys, that was the round robin tournament. We obviously only played 10 games. We're not going to be able to get through all the heroes, but I definitely showed you a lot of the best decks in the game. The only one we lost with is the Onion Rings deck, and we got, despite drawing a bunch of cards in that deck, we got really unlucky and got the Onion Rings a little bit too late. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That was really fun. That was a bunch of good heroes, and I really want to bring back the Binary Trickster deck. That was the one we kind of created for the stream, recreated for the stream today, and that was really, really good. Anyway, this is Fry. Peace.